Hey everybody, Scott Steen with the winnersandwhiners.com coming to you with today's Fab Five. If it's the weekend, it must be time for the Fab Five. Well, man, I thought we were going to have our perfect run continue with our deep three. We went 2-1 yesterday, and only the lack of ability to shoot free throws in the end ultimately doomed us. They couldn't make a free. They made 2 of 4 free throws, and we lose. We win by 9, but missed by a hook or one, depending on what you got down on it. But yeah, it was not pretty. The ponies just couldn't quite get it done, and inexplicably, they kept getting fouled. So we really should have had no shot at it. SMU up 8 points, and with less than 10 seconds left, and they get fouled. Here's a gift. That's all right. I don't want it. So anyway, here we go. We're taking off as always. Coming to you from the Marv Albert Studio, deep underground at the Winners and Whiners Sports and Entertainment Complex. Somebody told me you didn't like when I said deep in the bowels. Not a good image. So I can't say I'll never say it again, but we'll try. Um, don't forget, the usual stuff. Like and subscribe. Check out the websites, Winners and Whiners, Stat Salt, all your deep dive stuff. Give me your comments in the picks. Yeah, if you get them right, we'll give you a little shout out. We got a lot of shout outs tonight. We got some people that are rolling. We got some people that make some great picks that weren't mine, and I loved them. So yeah, I'm loving the picks. You guys got some really solid info, and yeah, look forward to sharing it with you every time. So away we go. First time I'm looking in the Big 12, guys. I'm a K State fan, and I'm looking at the K State Wildcats heading down to Lubbock, home of Buddy Holly, to take on the Texas Tech Red Raiders. Red Raiders minus 11, and I'll keep you in suspense till the end. The total on that is 118. What's he going to play? Is he going to play under 118? I can't do it to you. I can't do it to you, folks. I thought about it. Because I think only one team in this game is going to score 60 points. It's just a matter of how big Texas Tech goes off. And the problem for K State, a pretty fair team. They haven't really found their groove yet, and they got 2 of their top players hurt. They have their preseason Big 12 Player of the Year, Dean Wade, hurt. He's gone for a few more weeks, and Kamal Stokes is day to day. He's not going to be playing. So this is not a good team without Wade and Stokes. And what they normally do is they're normally a great defensive team. Even their defense has suffered the last couple of games without these guys. I've seen these guys play over the Christmas holiday, and they're not good. They are not good at all, folks. I hate to do it, fade my purple, but I'm going to right here. Texas Tech, yeah, there's not going to be much scoring in this game. If you liked that game the other night that we had with the Citadel, where they scored about 8,000 points, this is going to be the opposite of that. Take Texas Tech minus the 11. Yeah, I'm going to keep an eye on that number. If it gets to 120, I'll probably play it. That's right. I'm going to play a team minus 11 and an under. What could possibly go wrong? Bonus on this one. Keep an eye on the K-State's big man, Mayween. If he gets into foul trouble early in the game, or if he picks up his third early in the second half, I'd load up on the in game because they are with the 4 guards. They're not going to be able to get it done against Texas Tech. Texas Tech lives for that, and yeah, it's not going to be pretty for the Wildcats. So keep an eye on that for an in-game play. Okay, next up, taking a look at FIU going up against the University of Alabama at Birmingham. I'm looking at the total of 159.5. A couple fun facts for you. The Golden Panthers of FIU, they are third in the nation in scoring, and they are 340th in defense. Out of how many? 350. So, not good. Third in scoring, 340th in defense. So, guess what we're going to do? We're going to play the under. That's right, kids. We're going to play the under 159.5. FIU, they never met a shot they didn't like, man. But the funny thing is, they don't shoot that well. They're shooting 56.9 from the field. That's 101st in the nation. But their 3-point percentage, 29.3, which is 324th in the country. That means They just get it done by sheer volume, everybody. They play defense like they can't wait to get back on offense. However, in this situation, we're going to run the numbers a little bit, okay? 159.5 is our total. Vegas has made UAB a 5-point favorite, okay? So that projects out to somewhere in the neighborhood of 82-77 in favor of UAB. Want to know how many times UAB has scored 82 points this year? Zippo. Not once. They've scored 77 one time, and that was against Western Alabama. I think that total stays low. I wouldn't be surprised to see UAB cover it. But FIU, they've been putting up some huge numbers on some inferior teams. UAB, decent team. Take the under 159.5 right here. It's a counterintuitive play. All right, last pick from the world of college basketball. Looking at LaSalle and UMass. UMass at home laying the 9. This is, for me, two teams on different levels. UMass isn't a monster like you might remember from years past, but they shoot well, and they score about 81 points per game at home. They play decent defense, but they struggle on their three-point defense. However, good news is that ain't going to matter against LaSalle. That is not their game. They shoot just 27.3 from behind the arc on the road. I like UMass right here in this spot at home, -9. All right, now I got for the 5. I got a couple props. We don't usually, not usually a prop guy, but I wanted to do something different here to kick off the playoffs. Give you guys a couple props to think about. Again, not a prop master by any stretch, but I found a couple things that got my interest and I wanted to play, and I'll share them with you. The first one is in the Seattle game, Seattle-Dallas. We've got a -110 on Tyler Lockett for his first reception to be greater than 12.5 yards. I like yes in that situation, -110. And I'll tell you why. Tyler Lockett averages 16.9 per catch, but when he is between his own 21 and midfield, that average goes up to 18.9. There's a good chance, number one, that Seattle has the opening kickoff and they start in their territory right in that zone. Number two, the Dallas goes down, gets the ball first, either scores, kicks off, and then we get the same result, or they get a few yards and they end up pinning Seattle back around their own 15 to 20 yard line. So that takes them just a play or two until they're right back in that zone. I think Russell Wilson is going to try to get the ball to Lockett early. I think he's going to try to get it to him deep. Lockett's not really that possession guy. He's not your slant over the middle. He's not your 3rd and 6 guy. He's not your possession receiver. He's your home run hitter. And I think Russell Wilson's going to try to get that done. I like Lockett over 12.5 first reception. And on the same vein, in the other game, the Indianapolis-Houston game, I like Marlon Mack. His first rush greater than 3.5 yards. I say niet, no to that versus the Houston defense. I think they're going to try to establish the running game, as most teams do right off the bat. And Houston defense, they're going to be fired up, baby. They're going to be fired up there. The crowd's going to be nuts. That first play, I like Houston's odds. Plus, as you may or may not know, Houston has the number 1 rush defense in the NFL. And on average, they give up just 3.4 yards per carry under the best of circumstances. I think the first play tomorrow is not the best of circumstances. I like Marlon Mack to not have his first rush go up and over 3.5 yards. All right, guys. So there you go. That's also -110, by the way. All right. So there it is. That's the Fab Five for today. Hey, man, get your money down. We got some picks all over the place, and get your ducats down on that. You can join me at the end of these games and head back to the window. All right. So now we got shout-outs. Excuse me. All right. For starters, Sergio. He tailed all 3, so he went 2-1 tonight. Just about got that win for you for the clean sweep, Serge, but not so much. Oh, by the way, I want to tell you a little story. I want to tell you, it's going to be a quick one, and this is how much fun it is to cap sometimes. Okay, as you guys know, we've had a pretty good week. We went, we went 5-1, 6-1, 11-2, and 8-1. So we went 19-3 this week with the bowl games and our deep 3. All right, not too shabby. One of my, be honest with you, one of my best weeks. Not my best week ever. Last year I had a 10-0 college Saturday. I had an 8-2 NFL Sunday. So I went 18-2 over weekend. That was by far my best time ever. I hit a 10-teamer when I was a kid with some buddies of mine, and anyway, I'll tell you that story sometime. But yeah, anyway, so good week. We're happy. Anyway, I get an email from a guy that says he's going to unsubscribe because he took our pick with SMU, inexplicably keyed it on top of two parlays, and of course when SMU lost by a half point or a point, he lost both of his parlays, and he was very unhappy. He said, you suck, you never hit anything. So that's the way it goes. It's a humbling business, everybody. It is absolutely. What have you done for me lately? Like the last game, I don't give a shit about yesterday. Tell me about tonight. So anyway, I like doing what I do. You guys are always very appreciative, and he was very cool about it. He wrote me a nice email. I wasn't a dick, and I was cool back. But I just thought it was funny. So, all right. Anyway, Sergio tailed all three. Again, one of my favorite handles, the astute Aardvark. He played the Wolves over with us tonight. That came through, of course. And he played his own pick. He liked Buffalo against Eastern Michigan -10. And the Bulls came through on that one as well. He played the Ponies with us. And as we've talked about before, I don't know if I mentioned it or not, they lost in a very close game. Neil, he tailed us on our picks tonight. Plus, he took the Las Vegas Golden Knights under 1.5 in the first period. That came through with flying colors. And he took the Portland under tonight as well. Joan, I believe the first time we've heard from Joan, she tailed us, and she added the Bruins pick. Nice job, Joan. We call that. We call that was yesterday, by the way. We call that 4-0. By the way, nice job. Christopher, he hit the Nets and the Jazz tonight. Shane tailed us. We went 2-1. Nice job, Shane. Different Eric. This guy. He's the only one of us happy with the SMU game. He did a teaser on SMU at -7, and he put that with the Minnesota over. So he hit that one perfectly well. The Horseman, he went out on the limb and called a big, huge victory for the Celtics, even without Irving, and he was absolutely correct. Nice job, Horseman. Hopefully, I don't know if he's in relation to BoJack Horseman. We'll have to check with him next time. The Ninja. This cat, I haven't seen much of him. He faded the Flash over one of our other videos, on one of our handicapper videos. He faded the Flash on the Atlanta game. He put up a really, really good situational angle. I didn't write it down. It's you know what? I'm not even going to try. You guys go over there, check it out. It's the Atlanta game that was on the videos today. Very cool. I made a note of it, and you probably should too. Just if nothing else, just to keep an eye on it and see if that pays off. So it certainly did tonight for the Ninja. PMC. This guy's living my life, folks. He's living my dream. He's out at the Fremont in Vegas. He got down on the OKC +1 and an under OKC parlay while he was eating the seafood buffet at the Fremont. Holy shit, I'm in love, and I don't even know this guy. Everything's coming up PMC tonight. Both those tickets cashed, and I'm assuming the seafood buffet did not suck. So, there we go, guys. Good luck today. We've got a lot of stuff to watch. Make sure if you haven't already, check out my videos on the NFL playoffs for today and tomorrow. Those are up, of course, and we'll have our national championship preview up before too long, probably sometime later today. So, until then, peace, everybody. We'll see you tomorrow. Good luck. Let's get some W's today. I'll see you guys back at the window.